Welcome to the You Heard podcast, your go-to for Miami Hurricanes football. Ben, Joe, Pope, and CB break down recruiting, hot topics, and game day action.
All right, we'll talk about it at the end.
No, let's talk about this right now because he's completely flipped it on me now.
I hate him for knowing this, bro. This man knew the brand, dog.
Okay, I don't appreciate that. I'm saying, like,
what are we talking about, son?
Get into it, talk. I felt
Keeping it a buck.
Let me close these curtains real quick.
You heard. I know you see it. Hey, man, appreciate everybody in the chat. 50 rocking with us right now. Joe's running a little late. He had to, probably trim up his beard or put some Beijing in it. You know what I mean? He's not here, so he won't know to the rewatch. How y'all doing, man? How's everybody feeling? Man, it's Wednesday. It's been really quiet, and I don't like it. Like, it's just been such a strange week because they're struggling. They're, like, sad and depressed and crying and, oh, who's going to be our new coach? We should have fired Billy last year. That's my Gator voice. You know what I'm saying? We should have fired Billy last year. I don't know what we were thinking. Fam, thank you for keeping him. First off, thank you. And I hate this team, bro. Like, I hate this team so much. Like, there's nothing about the Gators that I've ever liked. I think their colors are weird. I think their font choices are stupid. I hate the way that they clap their hands. Just annoying as shit. I hate every second of it. I don't like them. But also, like, I can appreciate how bad their coaching is. It's a weird thing. Like, fam, did y'all see all over the timeline? Did you see one of their coaches, their like running back coach, get into a fight with the players from LSU? Like, how does that happen, bro? You know what I'm saying? How does that happen? I'm saying the curls are out. The curls are out. How y'all feeling in the chat, man? We're 3 days away from kickoff, 3 days in a wake up, and it's been so quiet. There hasn't been much talking. Last year was humidity. It was how you gonna handle the swamp. Walked in, dog walked y'all, walked out. Honest Cooper standing at the 35-yard line while y'all cried off the field. Jaden Alderman talking to your recruits. Also, Alderman was the guy that like hasn't gotten much run this year, but just been in there working. Again, another culture guy. Yes, from the transfer portal. But man, he's just fit in the locker room perfectly. My guy Poke enjoying the last day of vacay. Gator fans tailgate in 100-degree muck like it's a flex, but they'll never level up beyond hawking jorts at flea markets. Fam, you're saying they get secondhand jorts? Secondhand jorts is a crazy decision. Like, you can just go to Walmart and get some regular ass Wranglers, but they get secondhand jorts. I always thought they were more like a hand-me-down set of people. It's been, Poke, let me ask you, it's been weird, right? Like, I hate them, and you hate them, and we hate them collectively, but it's been weird how quiet it is, right? Like, there isn't much back and forth. I saw one guy go, oh, well, I hope this is the Mario Blunder game. Fam, as a SEC team that's supposed to be something in your mind, that's what you're hoping for in year 4 of Billy Napier, that Mario has the blunder game against you. That's the only hope you have. That's nasty work, bro. That's nasty. It's sad and pathetic, bro. It is so sad. Kermit says Gators have nothing to say. Their idiot fans have been quiet. Bro, they've all been so I also don't want to give them hope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to. And here's the thing, like, there's the talk from media stuff like, oh, they have to stay focused. Man, the team isn't talking to anybody. Like, besides their media responsibilities, like today, the whole defensive line spoke to the media. They don't talk. They don't tweet. I mean, Poke could tell me better. I don't see them posting on Twitter. I don't got Instagram, so I couldn't tell you or anything else really. But I haven't seen them. I haven't heard anything about, you know what I'm saying? Nobody sent us a link to the chat or anything like that of them talking. They're focused in and locked in, man. We also have to remember, whenever Joe pops in here, Rueben Bain didn't get to enjoy this game last year. He got hurt like 4 plays in and didn't get to eat that offensive tackle alive. And he's going to get to do that this Saturday night. Callie says optimistic. However, we need to be very careful as everyone has been talking about us. I think that's for us though, Callie. Like, I don't think the people in the building are like, you know what I'm saying, sniffing or making themselves feel good. Like, I don't think that's happening at all. I think it's definitely how we're feeling because, like, that's where like our PTSD and our trauma classes happen, right? Like, because we think they're talking good about us and now something's gonna happen. Like, that doesn't have effect on this team. I just like they'll do the dirty work and run Fletch right, run left. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle in a Jordan Lyle or a Sharmar Marty Brown. Hell, even get Pringle on some screens, and I'm good money. I'm good money, man. What we got? SP in the building. 76 rocking with us. Says, bro, I live in Gainesville and there's no talk around town. I'm in Gainesville quite a bit, bro, and it's sad. Like it's Poke. I saw your comment. I'm gonna hit it, but I know it's gonna be a dad joke, and I'll get to it in a second. But yes, Gainesville is just a sad place. Why do Gators fans love the swamp? Why, Poke? Why do Gator fans love the swamp? Why? He has the dad joke written. Like I already know it. Why, Poke? People don't realize Beck is just getting comfortable. Okay, let's talk about that for a second while Poke finishes his dad joke. This defensive line from Florida is not great pressuring the ball. I think our guy Mike McCoy, they're all in the hundreds, right? Like 103 is like their highest and best ranking, and it's not something that I'm worried. Like I don't worry about them at all, man. Like I really, really don't. All right, so Poke finished the joke. Let's go back. Why do Gators fans love the swamp? It's the only place where their expectations don't drown faster than their team. Damn. I'm so proud of you, dog. So proud of you. It's the only place where their expectations don't drown faster than their team. Yeah, it's nasty work, right? Like, it's just been a weird week. Like, and I've started to think, for me as a fan, like I've started to think about Florida State because like what that looks like. I just don't believe in this team as a team. And look, that could be a dangerous thing. We could be in for a rude awakening in the first couple minutes, and then Miami responds, and whatever that looks like. Maybe they could hit a big play on some miraculous shit, but our trenches are disgusting, bro. And I think we're gonna run through the stats here whenever Joe jumps in. The stats kind of feel misleading to me because I don't think they've played an offense as comfortable or as punishing as they're going to face Saturday night, right? Because we know what they're going to do. They're going to run Fletch. We know what they're going to do. Malley, and can you stop it? And I don't think they can. I don't think they can at all, my guy, man. You enjoying your last day of vacay, big brother? I know you are, man. That beer's probably. Are you going full Raleigh fingers? What's popping? You think? I don't think UF will. I don't go in there with the hope that they'll give up or expect them to give up. I think they'll definitely they'll show some heart because look, like we have to think about it. If they fire, this is the way I'm looking at it. If they fire their coach in the next coming weeks, you have the 30-day portal. You don't want to put out bad tape if you want to go to a good program. So I think they'll show up, and I think they'll show up throughout. I just don't think it'll matter. I don't think it'll be enough, you know? Rob Dukes, new to the show, just watched last night of Cafecito and Canes. Appreciate the sub, man. Yeah, we do this every Wednesday and Sunday at 6. We'll likely be rolling out some midweek shows during the week, starting next week, most likely during the bye week, just to get, get y'all more caught up and just hang out with us. It'll be a good time, man. Metal Georgia Can, I can't put that because I don't know how YouTube does these algorithms joints. So he says, man, F these lizards. I'll read your comment, though, and I agree. And I'm not trying to see how to go with it because I don't want to. I'm curious as to why Billy, G5 Billy, doesn't get the narratives and talking points of being a bad game day coach, because I don't look, taking my bias aside, which is impossible because this is what it is, right? Y'all see it. Taking my bias aside, like I don't think he's in 4 years has done anything to impress me in any game, bro. Like I don't see them. They just have like this weird thing where, like, to me, he always wants to be like the smartest guy in the room, but he's actually dumb. Like he doesn't go with what works. He's like, oh, I'm gonna show you how smart I am, and do it. Like, fam, like, cool, please keep doing that. And the thing is, like, oh well, maybe Billy will get it. Fam, he's had 4 years. Like, it's again, like, and I'll pull it up in a second. Like the run that they had at the end of last year, that was all defense. They didn't allow more than 20 points at the end of that little run that they had when they won 5 games, and they struggled against Tulane the first time that that Lagway kind of got exposed once people had film on him. Let's see here. Florida Gators, doing this live. Florida Gators 2024 record. Let's see here. Jesus, 18-16. I can't believe they lost to. All right, so they beat Kentucky 48-20. Kentucky was a bad team last year. Was it 23? They lost to Tennessee 23-17. Lost to Georgia 34-20. Jesus Christ, got smoked by Texas 49-17. 27-16, 24-16, 27-16 against LSU, 24-17 against Ole Miss. Beat a terrible, a legendary, generationally terrible Florida State 31-11. The only time against a major team that they scored more than 30 points in their little run. That was all defense, bro. Like, what are we, and again, Billy's in charge of the offense, right? What has Billy done on the offensive side that has shown you anything in 4 years? Like, how much more in his bag can he go is my question, right? Like, I don't know. Yeah, they're 20-21 with Billy and 15-21, and so 5 of those wins are non-conference. He's 16-21 or 16-21 in the SEC. It's crazy. Is it 10-15 in the SEC? Okay, all right. Maybe this will be a game that our tight ends get involved. Have we needed them? Like, I mean, I go with what works, bro. Like, if Malley's cooking, CJ's cooking, maybe JoJo gets in there, Josh Moore starts to pop. I'm not the guy like, oh, we also need this. We've been one of the most efficient offenses in the country without the tight ends. When is that game that happens? I don't know, but I don't know if we need them for this game. You know, I don't know how I feel about that one, Rob Dukes. I understand what you're saying, though. It'd be nice to see Elijah Lofton from all the offseason conversations and all the talk, and even us talking about it, right? Like, we expect so many things from him, but I don't know if this is the game that it pops up, because who knows what they are. Here's Juan Manuel. Hey, Benny, is it important to be, quote, smart, not G5 Billy smart, but Ken Dorsey? That's too many smarts where you've lost me on this one. Yeah, he threw back across the field. Like, I don't know. The Nussmeier talk is crazy. Like, a lot of those like offseason hype. I never saw it with Nussmeier. I'm not saying he's not good. I think he has a strong arm. So, son of the coordinator. Again, like, who your dad is, I don't know. I don't know if he's what Carson Beck is, like, actually proven winner in the SEC, not just pure potential. 6 losses to unranked teams at Florida, 0-3 versus Georgia, losing records against rivals, 1-2 versus FSU, LSU, Tennessee, and a 19.38 buyout looming. And also, isn't it $10 million on the moment they fire him? So it was like, you know what I mean? And you could just go chill. It's cool to be like, this isn't for you. This isn't your time. You know, it's not, it wasn't, It's not your rodeo, bro. You stick in another. Go hang out with some other people, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is big time up here, man. It's hard. Look, we've taken our lumps, but you see the difference, right? Like you're in year 4, just like Coach Cristobal is. You see the difference. You're unranked. You're 1 and 2. You're barely struggling to score 20 points. You also your point per game is skewed because you had 55 points against an FCS school that I didn't know existed until they played you in Long Island University. So I'm not very impressed with what he's supposed to be in charge of as a functional offense. Like he just doesn't do things well, bro. Like, and like when the offense is struggling as a whole, I can't blame the players. You got to go with the grown men in the room. I don't think it's on the players because I think they have talent, allegedly, right? According to the rankings and the people who do those metrics. But there's nothing about that team, coaching wise and adult wise. Again, we gloss over that because like it's a one. Like if your running back coach thinks it's cool to fight young guys or young men from the other team, that comes from within. Like that okay and that mentality comes from that not having a leader on that side because you're not afraid of what your head coach is going to do. Like what fucking 17-year-old is going to make you say something to make you want to smack him? When you're in that trail, like, yes, you know what I'm saying, like fights happen and all that stuff, but like in that moment, you can't be the adult and be like, yo, I can't fight this child. It's stupid. The game will be close for the first 3 minutes. I think at kickoff is the only time it'll be tight. I think as soon as whoever gets the ball first, and then if we get the ball first and drive 75 yards on the field, I think it's over. I think it's going to be done because they're going to try their hardest. Or even on the other side, if they come with the scripted first 10 plays, like Joe always says, and you go with and they get stopped or he throws a pick. Damn, if he throws a pick on his first drive, good night. Was I saying good night, Irene? It's over. It's a wrap. Just turn the lights off and send everybody home. You know what I mean? But still finish it out and beat them like 48-13 though. Miami will run a kickoff return and a punt return back for a touchdown. Damn, LM. Okay, so I did see. Yeah, you said 48-16 earlier. What y'all feeling, man? How's the prediction? How y'all feeling on the prediction for this week, for this Saturday night game? With game day coming to town, yo, making the line at 5 o'clock in the morning. Anybody who does that, salute to y'all. 5 o'clock in the morning on campus, unless you're on campus, is crazy work. Crazy. The myth, the legend says 55-10. Whew. So it's, then you think they leave G5 Billy on the tarmac and give him the 10 mil right at Miami International? 42-9, 42-13. Pilo says 42-9. Pilo, we're gonna talk about this. I'm gonna let the chat see this again because I want to make sure this gets talked about. Pilo says, I don't care who wants to fight me. No need for violence. But fight me, God damn it. I said it once and I'll say it again. This team is more talented than the 01-02 season. I think that is the hottest takes in the history of hot takes. Because again, we have to be 20 years to see if that's accurate. You know what I'm saying? Well, look who. Hold on, wait. Let's get my guy in here. Hey,
fresh off the road, man.
You out here, man.
Fresh off the road. Right. What's going on, peoples?
Shout out to the chat, man. Joe, I want you to see this because you know what I'm saying. I got.
I don't want to see no nonsense. Please don't.
No. Look at that.
Fight me, goddamn it! I said it. This team is more talented. Oh shit.
He said it again.
Okay. Did he explain it? Pilo, did you explain it? Did you explain why?
No, he just said that's it. That's all. I asked him to explain it. Okay. That was it. That was the whole statement. Where we at?
I mean, Pilo, do we want to go? Do we want to go position by position?
I mean,
we don't want to do that.
We could. I mean, I don't think so. Someone get that. Okay, someone get that, man.
Pilo, can we wait until we run through the playoffs and win a chip? Can we wait until we win an ACC chip?
Can we
Maybe.
get to Charlotte?
Yeah, maybe.
Can we get to Charlotte? Can that happen first before we start putting
cool.
that kind of stuff? You know what I mean? How you doing, brother? You good?
I'm tired, man. I'm tired, brother.
You was outside.
Tired, man.
Chat going crazy.
Very tired. Calling because we could most. Nah, wait. Pilo, they gotta win something, Pilo.
Yeah.
Or if you're just okay, so if you're I think I understand where he's coming from. I think he's just talking about talent, but even still, that's a stretch right now. So.
That's a stretch.
That's a stretch right there.
I don't know how you could do that, like realistically, man. Like all these, like, was it 10 to 12 of these players have to become college football Hall of Famers, NFL Hall of Famers. You know what I mean?
First round picks.
First round picks, minimum.
I think they were like
again,
17 or something.
Yes, 17 first round picks from that 2001 team. From that 01-02 team. There was 17 first round picks. Like, that's what has to happen. And like, you might get you might get 3 out of this team this year. Like, that's a long way to go, man. Like, that's to 17, yo. Like, that's a long way. Yeah, LM says 16. I was just before you jumped on, man. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Yeah. I mean, can't knock him for the confidence, but it's also 3 games in. Let's wait till the season is done, and then we could revisit that conversation as far as what they've accomplished. But even then, individual accomplishment, I can't give you that at all. Not right now, bro.
Yeah, like the I could see where, you know, at quarterback, you can say Carson Beck is more talented than Ken Dorsey. No doubt. Running backs, nobody in that room is more talented than Willis McGahee.
Frank Gore.
Frank Gore, talent, you know, talent-wise, but Willis McGahee, nobody.
Yep. No.
Andre Johnson, nobody.
Nobody.
Mount McKinney.
No.
You
can't.
I don't think so.
I mean, but I think the conversation
Don
would
Taylor,
be
Ed Reed. No.
Rumpf. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't Rumpf on 01?
Yeah. Rumpf. Vilma.
Antrell Roll.
Yeah. That's hard, man. Winslow Shockey.
Winslow was a backup, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, you
Despite
can't.
what he did in his personal life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Winslow was a problem.
Purely on the field in 01, not who he became much later. Yeah. Nah, I can't do it.
Will Fork.
DJ Williams.
You know, DJ Williams. Yeah, I don't know, man. Chantel. Ed Reed. P-Lo, what are you talking about? There's no Ed Reed. There's no DJ Williams, right? Vince.
Yeah.
Like, nah, man.
Yeah, we got a long way. Like, look, this is P-Lo, respectfully, is what happens when you start listening to, like, are we back conversations and Miami's the number 1 team. Like, I think we're starting to build, and we're building in this. Like I said yesterday on, I think it was either for the coach or Cafecito, the questions have gotten smaller for this team and the talent has grown without a doubt. But to compare it to the greatest college football team of all time,
P-Lo, can I ask how old you are, P-Lo?
That's a valid question.
That would tell me a lot of what I need to know.
Yeah.
P-Lo, can you answer that question? And that's the last question I have, is how old you are, P-Lo. That's the last question. 35. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, P-Lo, what you got to understand, that's this is a generational comment. Like, you saw, like, how old were you in 2001? At 11, 10, 12, maybe 12. Yeah, that's not no. Like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Respectfully, brother. No. Then no, okay, all right.
Yeah, he was born in what, 90, I think. 90.
90, yeah.
Yeah, so 10,
Yeah.
10, 2000, yeah, 11, 12. Yeah. So that was your GOAT. I mean, well, that you didn't really, you understood it, but I don't know if you understood it.
You were watching football. But you didn't know. Even then, we didn't know that we were watching the greatest. You know what I mean? Like, we knew they were good. You know what I'm saying? But like, we didn't go like, yo, this is gonna be multi-college Hall of Famers and NFL Hall of Famers when we were watching, because you never know what happens when they get to the league. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could have predicted that. Like, we knew they were good as Canes fans, but we didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man.
All right. That's cool.
Let's get it.
Yeah, I'm
Florida.
sorry. I interrupted. What was you on? What were you talking about?
I was shitting on Billy Napier. I was saying that because I looked back at his wins from last year that got him hired, they got him extended or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure they didn't give him the buyout. And in no game other than the Kentucky game that they scored more than 30 points. So for him being the offensive coordinator, it's kind of like, I'll give you the rundown again. So they dogged out Kentucky 48-20. And then when they started saving his career was the Mississippi State game. They have 45. But then they got 34-20 by this Carson Beck, even with 3 interceptions.
Even with 3 picks, yeah.
Even with 3 picks, they scored 34 points. 49-17 against Texas. 49-17 against Texas. LSU, they did beat 27-16. We know LSU's offense hasn't been great. Then they had 24-17 against Ole Miss. They gave up. They had 31 points against the generationally bad Florida State team from last year.
Yep.
And then they beat Tulane in the Gasparilla Bowl 33-8. But I think DJ had like 3 picks in that game, 2 or 3 picks in that game against Tulane. So just offensively, just looking at it from the Billy Napier side, right? Like, offensively, Billy hasn't done a good job with the talent that he allegedly has. So I'm saying is, like, when the offense is failing as a whole, and in moments like this, I don't blame it on the talent. Just how I blame it on the adults in the room. And I did point out earlier, that's kind of why you see the running backs coach fighting kids. You know what I'm saying, on the sideline. It kind of like, if you're not, to me, Joe, you could tell me, if you're not respectful or fearful or understanding that your head coach is the head coach, you don't fight the other team in the pregame, right? Like, if you know there's going to be repercussions for your actions, you don't behave in that way. To me,
yeah, I don't think that's the reason you don't behave, but you don't do that because you're an adult. You're a man, and these are college kids, but there's absolutely no reason to do that. No reason at all.
How does he only get 3 games?
Yeah, there's absolutely zero reason for that. So yeah, I don't know. I can't call it on that. Yeah, I don't understand it.
This crazy. Like, he tried to fight. Like, he slapped that dude. Like, yo, like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know, champ. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
I knew exactly what I was watching. Y'all tripping. Okay, at 10 years old, as a 35-year-old man. Okay, Pilo. Then all right. Respect.
We could one day break it down. I think, it'll be about, you have to go position by position and see who you would want in that position. And honestly, an honest assessment of who you will want playing quarterback from this team, that team, running back, your running back room. Make a roster from those teams.
The 22.
And see what you come up with. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah. All right, man. Let's get to this Florida. So what you thinking about Florida, man?
I think they have a solid defense. I think the defense is going to be challenging because of the way they disguise looks But that's the only reason they're going to be challenging. Their D line is not going to be challenging
at
We
all.
should be able to run the ball. We should be able to give Carson Beck time.
Mhm.
Now, will Carson Beck be able to process and, not put the ball in harm's way? That's a different thing. But we should be able to run the ball. Defensively, I think we're gonna have DJ Lagway as shook as he was last week. I'm curious as to how we're gonna attack it. Right? Are we gonna just let the front do what the front does and drop coverage, or are we gonna be in tight man and take away the short game? Because he's throwing for like 6 yards a pass this year, 5-6 yards a pass. So curious.
6.72, yeah.
Yeah. Curious how we're gonna do that, because that's what we've been doing. But there are receivers on that side who can hurt us. There are. They have talent. But curious to see if he's gonna come after him, if he's gonna try to confuse him, or if he's just gonna let the front be the front and just get after him, because our front is gonna whip they O-line ass. So
when you watch the tape of the LSU Florida game, how did LSU confuse them?
LSU sent pressure. They pressured them. You know what I mean? And then they did the same thing. They kind of disguised coverages a little bit. Dropped in the zones. Like he was flustered out the gate. Like he looked like he was trying to do algebra in the pocket. You know what I mean? They blitzed him a lot though, from different angles. You know what I mean? So
yeah. To me, this is the story of the game, right? Like it's crazy when you look at the other stats that we have in our notes here. Like it's crazy to see how well their defense is ranked with this type of pressure rate. Right?
Yeah.
Like pass rush grade 102nd, pressure percentage 131st, also out of 136 teams.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Pass rush win 103rd, sacks 123rd. Like to see that and to know that like they're like a top 30 defense is weird, because those two things don't seem to make sense sometimes.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to bring extra pressure. I think they're going to have to lock up on the outside and just bring pressure, man. They're going to have to gamble. Like, they can't let Carson Beck just sit there and throw.
Yeah. They're gonna have to bring pressure. And yeah, like somebody mentioned in the comments that we had in our notes here, Carson against Florida is 44 of 68 for 624 yards, 4 TDs, and I think all 3 interceptions came in that last year's game. So, we'll see what happens there. But Carson's seen him. Is it the same DC as they had last year?
I don't think it's the dude
same
who
guy.
worked at Target.
Yeah, the Publix deli manager.
Yeah, I don't think it's him.
That guy I was like, yo, that guy is not a DC. Like, what are we doing here? Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, man, like it's been weird.
Oh, it is the same DC. It is the same DC.
Oh, well, okay, then we're good.
That's
okay,
true.
let's just what are we doing? Yeah, we are. We good. All right.
Damn.
All right. Damn. Publix deli manager still there. Just man, thank you, Billy. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you, fam. Like I appreciate you. We know what your tendencies are because you kept everybody the same and thought you did well because you played bad games. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Joe, has it been weird for you this week, man? Like I know it's leading up. It's a rivalry week, but it hasn't felt that way like it did last year heading into week 1, right?
Yeah, I'm honestly more concerned about conference play, man. I'm more concerned about Florida State after the bye week, and I'm more concerned about conference play. I'm not worried about this game. I think if you lose, it'll be kind of damaging a little bit.
Yeah.
But if you don't make Charlotte, it's gonna be more damaging. So
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not really. I mean, it's dope that College Game Day, all eyes on, it's good for Miami's money because
Yep.
of the revenue, how the revenue is divvied up in the ACC based
Yep.
off TV numbers and
Mhm.
viewership. So this helps. You know what
Yes,
I
it does.
mean? So I'm good with that. Florida State is gonna help. That mess around and be another game day.
Yeah.
Florida State will be undefeated because they're playing Kent State.
Yep.
And I don't know who they have next week
Virginia.
for us. Virginia, yeah. So they should be undefeated. So we may mess around and get, another.
Hey, Chad, let me know. Is that game at Virginia? Because Virginia been putting up points.
Nah, they should beat the shit out of it. Virginia's defense is very bad.
Yeah, it is, but they've been putting up points, so we can find out a little bit more. It's at VA. Okay. All right. I mean, Virginia is Virginia, but you never know. It could be a look-ahead game, right? Like, you think you smelling yourself? You think you got Miami coming in? You're looking at it like it's going to be out.
Yeah, we probably won't get that game. Oh no, October 4th. Yeah, we might get that game, man.
It'll be a top 10 matchup. It might fuck around and
there's
be top
nobody.
5.
There's no other game of that magnitude. Alabama plays Vanderbilt that week.
I mean, they might go because they hadn't been. Is it at Vandy?
Nope, at Alabama.
Oh no, they'll be in Tallahassee. Yeah, I think that game will be in Tallahassee. I mean, it'll be a top 5 matchup. What other top 5 matchup would they have, right? Because if Florida State wins their 2 games, they'll be top 5, and Miami will be top 5, if not number 1.
Yeah,
you gotta have that. That's a rivalry. Yeah, you gotta have that one in game day.
So yeah, I think that'd be it, man.
Yeah, I don't think it's Pitbull. By the way, they haven't picked the game day picker.
Rob saying it's okay.
It's a Friday night
they
game.
haven't picked the game day picker.
Yeah, they haven't picked the game day picker. I put my money in for Danny Ramirez. I said it.
Yeah, that's who I would think about.
Yeah, absolutely. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be there. Might be in the crowd.
So, but the Pitbull thing is official or no?
No, that was fake.
Oh, okay. So Danny Ramirez, man, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
And or some, of course, Michael Irvin to be easy. They may pull Vilma out the cloud. Vilma come through, or
I mean, you want to go celebrity. You want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, respectfully, like I get, but you could do Danny Ramirez easily. This guy. Yeah, man. I wish I was more hyped for this game. I just want to get to it, yo. Like, all right, cool.
Let's get to the game. I'm hyped because it's a Saturday night game. You know what I mean? I'm hyped. I don't like waiting all day for the damn game, but I'm hyped.
Every other game.
You know what I mean?
Every other game before our game. Oh, that shit sucks.
And that's cool. I get to watch football and see what's going on. Hopefully I think there's some good games on this weekend.
Who plays this? I haven't even looked at this. I've just been focused on Florida. I've also been like tapping in a little bit to like their content creators, and it's sad in there. They're not even talking about the game. They kind of expect getting washed. Now they're talking about, Lagway was hurt all off season. Yada yada yada. It's like, all right, man, like this isn't any fun, yo. Like, you're not giving me nothing. Like, y'all just looking at new coaches, see what's what.
Oklahoma plays Auburn.
That's nothing.
I mean, that's a storyline, right? Because didn't Oklahoma's quarterback transfer to Auburn? Jackson Arnold, something like that.
Yep,
so that's a little storyline. Yep. Texas Tech, Utah is gonna be a good game. I know people probably not gonna watch it, but that's gonna be a good game. Indiana, Illinois. That's going to be a decent game too, man.
Joey, you got this?
That's it.
Yep.
The recruit list. Yeah, it's banana. It's too many. I'm not. It's a lot.
Everybody.
It's stupid.
It's everybody.
It's yeah. It's
Heaven just opened up over here.
Yeah,
man. Like, what is it? What was it, like the top 30 receivers for 2027 are all coming down to Miami?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
James
gonna
Johnson
be ridiculous.
back.
There's a lot of flip candidates as well that will be in the building. There's a lot of people that they gotta sneak in wearing hoods, you know what I mean? Yeah. Put mask on, screen mask on, all that.
Yeah. Josh, yes, the recruiting list that's published is sick, but the one that we don't know, the elite list, the one that we don't know about because they're committed somewhere else, that's the one that is and might rattle you. The names on that list, because there's that 150 player list or whatever it is, right? But there's like a list of probably 15 or 20 that you'd be like, wait, what?
There's some names that you have never heard never heard associated with Miami.
Correct.
That you never thought.
And you're gonna be like, wait, what? When did this happen? Yep, that's loafers is out, dog. Like, Joe, you think the people in the building? Because I see it as LSAS fans are like, get a little bit shaky when we start getting compliments like, yo, this might be the best team in the country, yada, yada, yada. You think anybody in the building is worried about any of that? Or are they just focused on what they're doing? What you think?
They're worried about it because they do things every day to keep them humbled. So they know social media is real. They know fans, how fickle fans are. And the thing I give them credit on, man, is they keep the guys away from social media, man. Like of course they're on it, but they're not on it crazy. They're not doing anything crazy. So they're definitely aware that one game could bring you back down to earth, son.
Yep.
So I think they're definitely aware of that.
Juan Manuel asked, you think Dawson will free Elijah Lofton this week?
Yeah, I think whatever the game plan dictates will happen.
That's what it is.
Yep. You know what I mean? I think they've been stacking. Every week. They've been stacking. You've seen some things last week that we didn't see prior. And this week we will see some things that we haven't seen.
Yeah. I don't worry about who's not playing, because when they're ready, they're gonna play. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not something that I'm worried about at all. Shout out to the abuelo. Shout out to the OG. He's probably getting ready for his 17th show today. Make sure y'all check him out on College Football Express. Everywhere, that's everybody that got a football channel, that dude is on it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Unc, man. It's my guy. Good people, man. Great friend. Nothing but love for you, brother. Hey, pause, son. I'm on Dawson's ass about Elijah, but why?
They'll get him the rock, man. Don't worry. He gonna get involved. I'm sure he's gonna get involved. He's
gonna pop out. He's gotta have his games, man. We're 3 games in. Like, it's a long season. So you can't show everything every week, man. You gotta build it up. Like Joe just said, you build it, you build it, you build it.
We're gonna see some stuff we haven't seen, man. I'm pretty sure of it. And I'm pretty sure we want to make a statement. Coach Cristobal's petty, man. I hope we all know that by now. So
he been listening.
41, what was it, 41-17 last year? I'm sure he's reaching the same goals.
Kept the starters in all the way through. Got the starters didn't come off the field. They rocked it all the way. So yeah, man. It's
But
just,
you know how demoralizing it is to send your backups in. You know what I mean? In the third quarter, mid third, you sending your backups. That's demoralizing, dog.
damn, and Matt, yo,
That's demoralizing.
you send Emery out there in the middle of the third, like,
Yes.
oof.
Yeah.
And you should do it like in like a European soccer when they bring out when they call in like one of their great players, like the whole stadium claps it up. Like everybody should just stop when they bring back off the field. Yeah, man. Like
You
it's
bring in a receiver that's number 41 or something. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
who is he? You know what I mean?
Who's this? You got
Right.
to look in the book. Like we don't even have a 41. Is
Tevin
that
Arnold?
Levi?
Who's Tevin Arnold?
Who is this? Levi Smiley from Cincinnati? Is that who this is? When did we get this guy?
Yeah.
Oh man. Another thing to look out for, man, if they do choose to fire Billy, 30-day transfer portal opens up for these players.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't think
I didn't know that.
do that yet, but
yeah. I didn't know that happened in season as well, though. Like I thought that's crazy. Like you could just leave the program. That's bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird, man. Like I want Saturday night just needs to get here, bro. I ain't worried about it. I mean, we can run through the stats real quick. Total offense for the Canes. This is crazy when I did 22nd in the country at 480 yards a game. Passing 13th in the country, 306 yards per game. Rushing 34th in the country, 175 yards per game. Total defense 38th. Scoring defense 28th. Rushing defense 15th. Passing defense, where it gets a little 65th. You know, kind of got caught on a couple bombs. So that's the Hurricanes, you know what I'm saying, NCAA rankings. What you think about those?
You know, decent, improved, I believe, from last year. But yeah, those will level out as the season goes on. I think the passing thing, like you said, is a couple of big plays, but there haven't been that many big plays, man.
No.
But yeah, I think that'll level out.
And none of the big plays resulted from the play in a touchdown. Like all the plays, like the 50-yarders, they get a touchdown after, but it wouldn't be like it's a 50-yard touchdown. It's a 50-yard play, but you know what I'm saying, they tighten up like the two big plays that Byron Brown had resulted in field goals.
They make them work, man. They make them work. I ain't gonna front. They make them work.
For the Gators, you already know their record. They're 1-2, 79th in the country in points per game with 27, 67th in the country in yards per game on offense, 390 yards per game. Passing, 253, 48th in the country. Rushing is the part that's weird to me because I think Jaden Ball is a monster. Not even going to hold you. They're 89th in the country, only 137 yards per game. Like, that's total defense. They're second in the country. That's in total defense, 264 yards per game. Scoring defense, 26 in the country, give up 12 points. Only giving up, 2 touchdowns all season. Rushing defense, 87 yards per game. They're 23. And passing defense, 177 that's 44th in the country. You already know Lagway, 5 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. But weirdly, a 71% completion percentage, which is interesting. I don't understand how that all works. We got in the chat. Any questions?
Yeah. Juan asks about DJ Lagway coming in 26. Like, do you think Dawson can turn him around?
I think we talked about this.
Yeah, we talked about that, man. I think there will be better options out there. You know what I mean? Because you're only getting one. You're only getting one in the portal. I think there's better options.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if Dawson's gonna be here in 26. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of head coaching vacancies about to happen. You know, so
and some
we'll
people
see.
he may not. You know, Dawson really. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He doesn't strike me as the person who wants to be a head coach. You know what I mean?
I
There's
didn't.
some people that
I would
don't
agree
want to
with
be
you.
a head coach.
I would agree with you.
You
Now-
make him the highest paid OC in college because
Yep.
he frankly deserves it. I would say at
Yes.
least top 3
Yep.
in college. And let's rock, man.
Yeah. Josh, this isn't QB rehab. Miss me with that one of Netflix special. Josh, if you sit back for a second, it kind of is a QB rewash though, because Cam Ward going into last year was a 5th round draft pick evaluation. We turned him into the number. He turned himself with his work, and we put the things around him into a number 1 pick. Carson Beck before the season, remember how they were talking about him? You know what I'm saying? Let's remember, like, it wasn't even top 10. All the questions, all the narratives being fed to those national analysts, talking about his personality and all this stuff, nothing about ball. And we see now you see what he's doing now, which is Carson Beck that, you know, we kind of knew we were getting. It kind of is the place you want to come to, you know, to do that. But I would still take CJ Bailey. Yeah, I was like, like I said it, man. Like, DJ Lagway's footwork is crazy to me. Like, and if I notice it as a novice in film watching, if I notice it, you know what I'm saying. But again, the talent is there. Somebody's gonna want to take that risk, and that's what it is. But yes, I agree with you, Joe. I don't see Dawson as that guy that might want to be a head coach. I think you give him the most money and let him chill. He's got, you know, a young family. You're, you know what I'm saying, kind of stabled in. What is it, year 3, year 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just give him all the money and let him do his thing. Because you know Mario's
don't
gonna
really
put
have to
his best
recruit.
players.
He doesn't have to recruit like that. You know,
Yeah, you know
so,
Mario's gonna get everybody you need. You need something, I got you, fam. Like, no head coach is gonna work harder for you. So yeah, I'd agree with you on that. So back-to-back number 1 picks, Bain or CC. Show Mario some love. He did rebuild the entire program. Might have multiple top 10 picks this upcoming NFL draft if things keep going like that. But yeah, man. You heard the Cal QB is better than Bailey. Fam, but I don't know that Cal QB. No, he has all 4 years of eligibility left.
yeah, I think we gotta see a little bit more, Carl. I see what you're saying. He's done well.
Yep.
But I think we got to see the whole season, man. There's a lot of people who look good early. There's a lot of people who look good early, man.
If you look bad early, it's also worse, though. If you look bad early.
But we'll see once the rigors of a whole season, you know, catch up with you, man.
Yeah, and he's still got that team that isn't the greatest, but he is doing his thing in the first 3 weeks. Mo, always with the dono, and his catchy slogan, extend Mario. Can't disagree with that now, man. It's looking good, brother. It's looking good. You got anything else, Joe, before we get up out of here?
No, man. Thank you for allowing me to come in late. I wasn't going to come in, but I was like, you know, I ain't going to let you rock solo, you know.
It's all good, brother. You know how we do.
I'm dragging right now. I'm dragging.
You look like you fell asleep 15 minutes. You look like you fell asleep 15 minutes ago if we keep it in the butt.
Yeah.
It's solid 15.
I'm dragging.
Yeah.
Son.
Is CJ a King next year? Pilo asked. We don't know. But you know, we'll see what happens in the transfer portal.
Could be not. Who's to say?
Yeah. You never we didn't know Carson Beck was gonna jump in the portal before he did. I mean, people
he may be loyal to the soil, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They doing well right now, you know, so he may be loyal to the soil. They treat him right. So
yeah. They take care of him. Hey man, we'll be back Sunday, most likely, obviously. You know what I'm saying? You see it right there. We got some big time conversations and interviews and things popping. You know what I'm saying? So stay posted to the channel. And appreciate everybody who does this Canes content thing, man. Appreciate y'all. for
merch is up. Merch is up.
Merch is up, man. Yo,
merch is
merch
up.
is. You want to show him? You want to show him, Joe?
Merch is up.
We gotta pull that up, man. Let me pull up before we get up out of here. Scan that QR code right there. Takes you to our merch. Wow, Spanish came out right there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pull it up. You know what I'm saying? Scan the QR code right there. Take y'all over to our store. We got some new merch that just dropped within the last week. 2 new shirts. You know what I'm saying? The website is, I'll leave it in the chat. It's youheard.me. You know what I'm saying? Support the pod. We got some crazy things that are popping. Man, shout out to my guy Poke. You know what I'm saying? We cooked up some shit for y'all. I ain't worried about it. Juan Manuel, we have no QB on our radar. We got Carson Beck. I ain't thinking about nothing else next year. We're worried about week 4.
We got the electric juice popping out here. You know, choose a color. Any color. Not any color, but you know, the electric juice. Yeah, man. We got that new Miami Maniacs shirt. Ooh, peep it.
Front and back. Yo, that cream though. That cream dog.
Front and back.
Fuego.
Yeah.
Fuego right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Link in the description. Make sure y'all check it out, man. Support the pod.
Yes, sir. And just everything, man. You know, we still got the classics. We got the enough. We still got the Legends line. You know, and the one Ben is rocking currently, the helmet.
Shout out to Pope. Appreciate that, Rob. Appreciate the support, my brother. Yeah, man. You know, man, this is crazy. That Miami Maniac shirt has to be purchased expeditiously. That's just crazy. All right, man. We'll be back. Remember, we're available wherever you get your podcast. You know what I'm saying? Leave us a comment, leave us a review. Remember, everything that was said in the live chat does not carry over to the comments. So drop your comments, drop your prediction for Saturday. I always want to say Sunday. For Saturday night's game, you know what I'm saying, in the building.
My bad. Real quick. Yes. Pilo, yes, he came in the game. He returned to the game before, the game was over last game. So he's good. He just got the win knocked out of him.
Yeah. Joe, final prediction before we get up out of here.
I hope my laptop doesn't die. I said 38-13.
Yeah, I went 48-13 and real disrespectful because Coach Cristobal is petty, just like me. All right, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Be safe. Catch y'all Sunday. Peace.
Thanks for watching. You heard. Thanks for listening. We appreciate y'all. You already know every Wednesday, 6 o'clock. You already know every Sunday. Right on time. You already know. You already